Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we are discussing whether or not you should have a writing routine. Now, this is actually rather redundant, pointless, because that is up to you. You need to discover what helps you write, what gives you drive, what kind of writer you are.
But first, a word from our sponsor, Groucho Cigars. If you want to insult a woman in a very sexist way that won't age properly, Groucho Cigars.
So I'm going to give you the tools to develop your style and develop your routine or lack of routine. If you are a discovery writer, you will find that you will benefit from a little bit of structure in your working process, or you may find you won't. And I guess that brings me back to my point. Do you need a writing routine? Well, okay, so let's say you're a discovery writer. So there's a spectrum. One end we have structured writing, on the other end we have discovery writing. Now, if you're a discovery writer, you need to put work down to, you need to actually finish the draft, no matter how shit it is. If you are a structural writer, you have a much more easy ability to put in these steps. If you are structurally writing, you can say, okay, today we will write scene 1, or today we will write 500 words into scene 1, and so on and so forth. For editing, you can go, okay, today we are reading this section, and then we go into the editing phase. If you are a discovery writer, what a routine may provide you is structure to your chaos. So you may find you write better in a bit of structure. So I, for example, write on Todoist, write 500 words into your work in progress, Dr. Torrens. If you do that, it may help get the job done, because a lot of the time people will go and say, oh, I'm going to wait for the inspiration, or I'm going to wait, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. That doesn't help. Getting down 200 words or 100 words is still going to significantly push you forward. If you do it every day, if you do it every second day, every week, you will eventually finish the story. I find, for example, setting a goal of about 500 words will permanently stop me from procrastinating. I find if you go ahead and you will finish this quicker, you will finish it more orderly. But does that work for everyone? No. Some people get stressed when they have goals because, you may have work, university, children, whatever you have to do is going to significantly impact your ability to write. What else might impact your ability to write is, as I said, jobs or university. Not everyone is on the dole like me and can afford to do that, to write every single day. So yes, there's a mistake that you can make where you will burn yourself out. And this is a mistake I see a lot of new writers make, because they have this obsession with finishing the book. It is a marathon, not a sprint. It is very important that you don't burn yourself out. There's no point in trying to rush to finish the book, because it will take you possibly years, possibly a year at the minimum, to finish the first draft or finish the second draft.
But first, a word from our sponsor, Jag's Shit Sticks. Are you in the market for a stick with shit on it to chase your siblings around with? Good news! Jag can supply you with a stick with his IBS written shit on it, and you can chase someone with it. Now, back to our video.
What's the verdict? Well, you need to discover some stuff about yourself. You need to discover if you're a discovery, where you are on the discovery structural spectrum. You need to discover how much you can write in a day. You need to discover how much time you have, what kind of writing you do. So yeah, I think basically what I'm saying is you need to do some soul searching. You need to do some actual practical work. So what I suggest is you find a day that you're free, sit down and write until you can't take anymore. Well, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. Don't forget we have a podcast on one of these sites. The most recent interview, the one that has been listed, is with Kiska. She is my friend that her and I went into a lot of detail on originality and art. If that's something that may interest you, go ahead and give it a like. Yeah, go ahead and give it a watch. Yeah, if you don't know, on TikTok and on Instagram, I upload poetry readings, random thoughts, jokes, and stuff like that. So if you enjoyed this video and the weird ads I put in, go ahead and give that a follow.
The tags for each are Tremaine _Archie _right. That is TREMAINE _AKE_writer.
Call You're Alive with Larry King.